cracking, everybody? Hello and welcome to episode 4. Once it gets past 3, I have no idea what episode it is anymore. But hi, we got some cool new peeps to play some Magic with, so let's welcome them on in. We have Sivantir, or Scott, as he shall be named. How are you, sir? Good afternoon/morning to you. Where are you coming from today?
I'm from Dublin, so it is currently about 8 p.m.
Cool.
And I'm doing good.
So let's hope it's not one of those 4-hour games, right? Because you don't want to be here till midnight.
I'm used to starting games at around 11 p.m. Thank you, all of the American creators. But you get used to it. Going to bed when the sun is coming out is hard to get used to, but you get there.
We also have Kingdoms TV, also known as Carlos. How are you doing, friend?
Doing awesome. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for playing. Like having you. And we have Jim LePage, fellow Canadian. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Can't wait to play some Magics with you. So, before we do jump in, a quick shout out to the sponsor of the show, Cool Stuff Inc. Be sure to go and check them out. Use code AliasV to get 5% off of whatever you order. Board game stuff, sleeves, playmats, cards, whatever tickles your fancy. Go check them out. Before we jump into the game, let's discuss our commanders, and because I always forget to do mine, I'm gonna go first, if that's cool with you guys. I'm playing good old Teysa Karlov. This was the very first card I ever revealed, so she has a special place in my heart, and I have butchered the deck that I made originally, which was a bunch of death triggers nonsense, because it wasn't very good, and now it's basically token shenanigans, so I'm gonna make lots and lots of tokens, so I hope you guys bought your board wipes. Scott, what you got?
So I am playing with Lelia the Blade Reforged. This deck came to me as a vision, I suppose, when I was trying to upgrade the Planar Portal Precon. I was like, Lelia the Blade Reforged fits in here. And then I looked at the legendary part and I was like, what would a deck with her at the helm look like? And, well, I got this monstrosity. So, yeah, just Voltron and value.
All right, Carlos, what you got?
Today I have Kangi, Airy Keeper. I'm going to show off the foil one because I really like foils. But mainly I really like old gold foils. They just are, nice. They do something for me. But yeah, it's bird tribal. So I'm going to try and make as many birds as I can. There's not a lot of things that make bird tokens. You'd think there would be, but there aren't. And so I have all of those, all of the fun birds. And then I have a lot of the Edric effects, enchantments and things that let me draw cards when I deal damage. And in the past I have had a lot of extra turn spells, so it was basically like a bad Edric deck, but I've taken all of them but 2 out. So it's just regular birds in your face.
Cool.
So.
I like it. Death by pigeons. Bring it on. Jim, what you got?
I am playing Vial Smasher and Sakashima, partners. This is basically the EDH equivalent of taking a fire hose and just turning it on without anybody holding it. It just kind of sprays all over the place. Everybody's getting wet. It just pumps out as much damage as possible, but it doesn't really care who or where it goes. This deck is totally based around the converted mana cost or mana value of cards being relevant. So it plays a lot of cards like Erratic Explosion, and one of my favorites, Kindle the Carnage, is a board wipe that cares about the converted mana cost of cards. Yeah, that's basically how it's going to go. I look to get a Vial Smasher and Sakashima out to have 2 Vial Smashers, and then just cast like big spell after big spell. The text on the cards does not matter at all, but the mana value does.
All right, well, I look forward to it. Let's roll 2d6, if you guys have those. Let's see who goes first. Where am I?
I got 5.
I also rolled a 5.
I have an 8.
I have a 9. I will draw. Ooh, that's a nice one. Okay, I'm gonna start things off with a Godless Shrine. I will not pay the 2 because I like not being hit in the face. Seems like a good way to start the game. And say go.
Okay, draw a card. I'll play a Fabled Passage. I'll crack it and get a Plains. It'll come in tapped. And I'll be done after that.
Sweet. Draw. I'll play a nice mountain, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I will draw a card. This Temple of Epiphany tapped. Scry 1. We're going to keep that on top and pass the turn.
I'll untap. Draw. I'll play Command Tower and tap 2 for Arcane Signet. I can add 1 mana of any color in my commander's color identity. I'll say go.
I will untap draw. I'll play a island for land for turn. I'm gonna play the first sort of. Yeah, it's not a bird, but it makes birds. I'll play Skycat Sovereign. And that's a 1/1 flyer that gets +1/+1 for each creature that has flying that I control. Other creature. And I can pay 4 to make a cat bird.
Yeah, cat birds.
I'll pass turn.
I will play Mountain, and then I'll pay 2 for a Liquid Metal Torque. And then I'll pass.
I will draw a card. I'm going to play a Scalding Tarn, and I'll crack it, going to 39, and I'm just going to get a Watery Grave tapped and pass the turn.
I'll untap, draw, I'll play a Swamp. Let's tap all the mana for Tangible Virtue. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1 and Vigilance. And a Corpse Knight. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life. Yeah, token time. I will say go.
Okay, untap, draw a card. I'll play an island. And I'm not gonna block that Corpse Knight, so might as well swing. Feel like Jim's gonna be hurting me abstractly, so I'll be intentional about it and hit you for 1. So.
I would say that this is the start of a blood feud, but I don't think I'm actually capable of having a blood feud with this deck. Not against one particular person, anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll take 1.
Okay, I'll pass.
Okay, untap and draw. I'm gonna play a Mountain, and then I will tap 4, and I will play Neheb, Dreadhorde Champion.
Oh, baby.
Card 4
So
with
good.
Trample. And whenever Neheb Dreadhorde Champion deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, I may discard any number of cards. If I do, I draw that many cards and add that much red mana. And until end of turn, I don't lose this mana as steps and phases end.
Uh-oh.
And I'll pass.
Ugh. Literally every card that has Neheb on it is so good. I'll untap. Draw. Alias. We can be friends, right? I'm going to play this Urborg.
Sure.
This is just a gift, just for the 2 of us, though.
Okay. What does that do again?
It makes all lands swamps in addition to their other types.
Oh. Okay.
Then, I think I'm just going to cast a Vial Smasher. So Vial Smasher, whenever I cast my first spell each turn, I choose an opponent at random. Vial Smasher deals damage equal to that spell's converted mana cost to that player or a planeswalker that they control. I'm going to pass the turn.
I will untap my things. Draw. I am gonna play Fabled Passage. Passage. For those correct English-speaking individuals. I'm gonna crack it. Why am I trying to take it out the sleeve? I'll crack it and go find a land quick. It's gonna be a plains. I have 4 lands, so it comes in untapped. Just give it the old shuffle quick. I'm a terrible shuffler, don't judge me. Whoop. And then I'm gonna do stuff. Woohoo! I'm gonna tap 5 for Increasing Devotion. I will create 5 1/1 human creature tokens. If the spell is cast from the graveyard, I create 10 of those tokens instead. The flashback cost is 9. Woo!
Boy.
So that'll hang out over there, looming. And 5 dudes are gonna come in to the battlefield. Each opponent is gonna lose a life, so lose 5 life.
Oof.
Ooh, cool.
That's my turn. Let me find a token.
End of turn, I'll flash in Avid Mind Sensor. It's just a bird. That's why he's in here. You guys can only search the top 4 cards of your library.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you didn't do that in response to me fabled passaging, because that would have been rude.
I'm not good at the game. I should have don't chalk it up to me being nice or anything like that. Like I just forgot. So I'll draw for turn. play a Plains as land for turn. Yeah, we'll get this out there. I'll play a Talisman of Progress. We'll pass the turn at that point.
Alrighty. On top. Keep draw. That's kind of neat. Okay. I think I would like to get Malalia out. So I'm going to cast Lelia, the Blade Reforged. So she is 3 mana for a 2/2 with haste. And whenever she attacks, I exile the top card of my library and I may play that card this turn. And whenever I exile one or more cards from my library and or my graveyard, I put a +1/+1 counter on her.
Is she gonna smack someone?
She is going to definitely go somewhere. I am going to move to combat, and Jim, my friend, I am sorry to say that you're the only person that I can safely attack right now.
Okay.
But on the plus side, look at it this way. Laylee is going to get big pretty quickly, and if I hit you first, it means that you're going to take the least amount of damage from her. So this is a kindness in a way.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going to turn sideways with the both of them at yourself first.
Okay, so I want to start out by saying that this doesn't feel like a kindness. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I may be tapped out, but I would like to exile Red Sun Zenith to cast Pyrokinesis for its alternate mana cost, targeting Neheb. So I can exile a red card from my hand rather than pay Pyrokinesis' mana cost. It will allow me to deal 4 damage divided as I choose among any number of target creatures. It also costs 6, so it will trigger Vile Smasher for 6. If we're okay with resolving that, I'll pick an opponent by rolling die.
Just to be sure, is this before Lelia's exile trigger?
In response to the exile trigger, yeah.
Perfect. Yep.
Okay, so 1-2 is going to be Alias, 3-4 is Carlos, and 5-6 is Scott.
Okay.
2, so 6
Yes,
damage
I won.
coming to Alias.
Wait, what happened?
I'm dealing 4 damage to the Neheb, and Alias, you're taking 6 damage.
6? Ow.
So now with the Pyrokinesis still on the stack.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I'm not really fond of that, mostly because I kind of need Neheb to connect because my hand is kind of not great. So I'm going to Bolt Bend for 1. And I'm going to redirect it to the Mind Sensor, I think.
Okay.
Because I don't have any search effects personally, but I feel like I saw some fetches and I feel like that is a
I will mention Corpse Knight is the scariest thing.
He hasn't done anything?
Yeah, so I would also
literally has already done 5 damage to us.
I'm open to putting this to the table where you would like to redirect a Bolt Bend.
So
I'm fine if you kill the Mind Sensor, but I don't think it's the right choice.
I will say fetches are not particularly nerfed right now because of the Urborg.
Okay.
They tap for mana.
That's fair. That's a good point. I did actually forget about the Urborg.
If I was anyone else, I would say kill the Corpse Knight, but I like him, so don't.
I'm going to redirect it to Ailey's hand. Yeah, I'm gonna redirect. Yeah, you're right. The Corpse Knight is the correct play.
All right. I can't sacrifice anything right now, so he dies a miserable death.
Okay.
And then I will exile the top card.
Yeah.
Okay. Top card exiled is Mizium Mortars, which is now gone forever because I can't possibly cast it this turn. But she does get a +1/+1 counter. So Jim, this is now a total of 8. 3 of which is commander damage, which is
I think I'm just going to take 8 right to the dome. Go to 25.
That's very brave. On connection here with Neheb, I am going to discard 4 cards.
I'm mostly afraid of you just getting ahead of us. So, and I only have 1 trick like this, so I'm going to cycle Nimble Obstructionist.
Ooh.
I'm going to counter her ability.
Ooh.
Ew.
Okay, sure. Yeah, Neheb's ability unfortunately gets stifled.
I will draw a card.
Vantir will remember this.
I surely will. I'm then going to play a Scavenger Grounds for turn. And I will pass.
I will untap. Draw this card. I'm going to play a mountain. And then I think I'm just going to cast this Hedron Archive. It's a 4-mana mana rock that taps for 2, or I can tap 2 and sack it to draw 2 cards. That'll trigger Vile Smasher for 4. Same numbers as last time. Oop, that's a 4, so that's coming at Carlos for 4 damage.
I think it went off the screen, so I just don't know.
Oh,
if
yeah.
I can take that.
It's a misroll. And that's it for me. I'll pass the turn.
Turn. I will untap. I'll draw. I'm gonna play a Tainted Field as my land for turn. Are there any problem critters on the board right now? I mean, Neheb is kind of scary. Neheb. Okay. Maybe
one of your own tokens.
Considering the Bolty Bendy killed my guy, this is only fair. So,
you know what? Yeah.
Right. This is only fair. I don't know how actually powerful this card is, so if it's not casual, sorry. I'm gonna cast Tesa, Orzhov Scion, and gonna munch on some things. But first, we're gonna hit Scott in the face for 10? No, that's a lot. But I need to go by my own rules and say if you can kill someone, kill them.
Except the highest life too, you know?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here, catch some tokens. There's 10 of them. Well, sorry, 5 of them, but it's 10 damage, courtesy of Intangible Virtue.
I will, in fact, catch every one of these hands.
Second main phase, then. I'm going to do this now because you're tapped out. I'm going to sack 3 of my little friends, and I am going to remove Neheb.
In response,
Yes.
I will float a colorless.
How did you have a thing?
No, I'm gonna let it happen.
Oh, okay. I was just like, man, this red deck is doing it, man.
It's fine.
Okay, so he's gone. Nice. Then I will also tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Woestrada. Woestrada gets a goat. The goat can actually attack and do damage currently, which is nice. Meh. There he is. No damage because you killed my corpse knight. I'm sad, and that will be my turn. Nice.
I'll untap and draw a card. I'll play a Plains for turn. Actually, really afraid of that Tessa. All right, I will send 2 damage at you, Alias. Flying.
I will take 2. I accepted.
Okay. Second main, I will then tap for 4 using colorless from the talisman to play Wingmate Rock. It has Raid. That's the only reason I attacked. When this enters the battlefield, if I attacked with a creature this turn, I put a 3/4 white bird creature token with flying out of the battlefield. And whenever this creature attacks, I gain 1 life for each attacking creature.
Oh no. That's pretty good.
It's alright. I don't have 3/4 bird tokens, so I will create 1. And with that, though, I'll pass the turn.
Alright. I'll untap. Come on, Lydia. We got this. Draw. Yeah, there's a lot of things out right now that are stopping me from doing quite a lot. I will pay 1 for a Relic of Progenitus. So I can tap it to have target player exile a card from their graveyard, or I can pay 1 and exile Relic of Progenitus to exile all cards from all graveyards and a draw card. I, unfortunately, again, Jim, don't have any good attacks other than you, despite the fact that Lelia needs to attack. So,
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go. Lelia, into the red zone with yourself, and there'll be an attack trigger. I'm going to flip it over. It is a mountain. I can play that this turn if I want, and she gets a counter. So it'll be 4 commander damage.
I will take 4.
Cool. Post combat, I will play a mountain as my land for turn. I think I'm going to tap Liquid Metal Torque and 3 mountains for a Stormkiln Artist. So 4 mana, 2/2 that gets +1/+0 for each artifact I control. Currently there's 2. And it has, so whenever I cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, I create a treasure token. And And with that, I'll pass the turn.
I'll untap. Draw this card. Play this Steam Vents untapped, which is unfortunate because I'll go down to 19. But I need to explore, so that's the price. I'm going to tap 7 and cast Nexus of Fate.
Oh no.
Okay.
That'll trigger Vile Smasher for 7. Same numbers as before. 6. That's coming at you, Scott.
I've deserved this.
And so I will shuffle.
You did hit him a few times, so, you did this to yourself.
I'm actually pretty sure you've now gotten me back for exactly the amount I've hit you for.
Yep.
With Lelia.
Nice.
I would love to say that was intentional, but okay, I'm going to pass the turn to myself. So
You sure will.
yeah, I wasn't lying when I said it was an explorer. It is literally just an explorer. I'll play another land, and oh boy, did we do it? I think it's time. I'm going to tap 5, and I would like to cast Time Sifter.
Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
We talked about this card in the pre-game chat. Time Sifter is a 5-mana artifact. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, they exile the top card of their library from the game. The player who exiled the card with the highest mana value takes an extra turn after this one. If it's a tie, the tied players will exile again, and that'll be the tiebreaker. And you just keep going until somebody wins.
Okay.
So, this won't have any impact on the game right now, but it will as of Alias's upkeep.
I kind of want to see where this goes.
That will trigger Vile Smasher for 5.
Uh-huh.
And that's coming at Carlos. Then I'm just going to pass the turn.
Oh boy. Okay, so you have a trigger, right?
We do.
So
Everybody
you get
exile.
one more turn, yeah.
Time Sifter.
Yeah, now, notably, the impact that this has on the game, because we're going to start generating extra turns as of Alias's turn, if Time Sifter goes away, once the last extra turn gets resolved, we'll resume with Carlos's turn.
Okay.
So no matter whose turn it is when Time Sifter goes away, Carlos will get the next turn after that.
Okay, cool. We'll reveal the top card.
If is the important part of that.
Yeah, I got a fented heat,
trust
so...
that you know what you're doing.
Okay. Just nobody copy it, because then I don't have time to explain how that works when there's 2 of them in play. So I revealed a 5.
0.
4.
Okay, so I am taking an extra turn after this one.
Okay,
Exile.
so...
There's a Lelia trigger
Exile.
here, by the way. Because I exiled the card from a
Oh,
library.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Yep, so that card gets exiled, and I will take a turn after Alias.
Okay. Right. This is going to be fun. Cool. I will untap. Do I have anything to deal with that? That's an artifact, right? Yeah.
It is an artifact, yeah.
I will draw. Operation Kill Jim? I don't know. How scared are we of turns? Because his things are all ginormous, right? I think we need to start with this. 1, 2. I'm going to cast Hidden Stockpile. We are going to move to combat. And I am going to swing everything at you, dear Jim.
How much
These
damage is
have Vigilance and +1/+1. So you've got a 2/3, 2 2/2s, a 1/2, and a 3/2 Woe Strider.
that? I guess I'll block one of the 2/2s with my Vile Smasher.
Okay. It would die, but I'm going to snack on it with Hidden Stockpile.
Sure.
Actually, I should just do Woe Strider. It does the same effect. I will not do that. I will snack on it with Woe Strider. Nom 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 nom. Scry.
Oh yeah, you got some scry effects. You could do something there.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll help me right now.
The question is she loaded for bear? Because you still need big cards to put on top.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah, no, I don't think that helps me now. So I'm going to put that to the bottom. And then 8 damage will come through.
Yep, I'll take 8 and go to 11.
I'll move to my end step. At the beginning of your end step, a permanent left the battlefield. So I will make an itty bitty servo guy. He is a 1/1. Insert squeaky noise. I'll draw him now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Then
gonna
I'll
be
untap.
Jim's turn then. Go,
Okay,
Jim.
I'll untap. We have a trigger.
Yes.
I reveal the land, so somebody is going to get to take a turn after this
Oh,
one.
in response to the trigger, I would like to chew on a goat.
Yep, go for it.
Yeah, maybe that's good. Okay, goat's dead. I will reveal a Court of Grace.
A land.
At least
Oh,
he's got it.
yeah! I won?
Yep.
Yes.
And a Lelian trigger.
Sweet. Okay.
Then I will drop return. Play swamp.
Silly.
Let's see. Can I get a quick count of creatures in graveyards? I think the count is currently 3. That's
0
2.
here.
That's
I have
unfortunate.
1.
I think I'm gonna cast my second commander, Sakashima of 1,000 Faces.
Oh.
It's gonna enter as a copy of Vile Smasher, and then I think I'm gonna pass the turn.
You do 4 though.
Oh yeah, deal 4. Yeah, right. Same numbers. 3. Carlos, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah. I'm very excited about that.
Okay, so now it
and then
goes to Carlos, right? It doesn't come back to me.
No, it's to you.
It's to you, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's no, yeah.
It just keeps going forever until Time Sifter goes away, or until
Yeah.
I go away.
Okay. Well, on your end step then, I will chew on the servo and scry. Untap. And then upkeep, everybody reveals a card. Twilight Drover,
revealed.
3 mana.
Cast through time is a 7.
Ugh.
2.
Right. I'm gonna try and kill Jim.
Uh-oh.
I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to cast Sir Conrad the Grim.
Ooh.
Or
He's
just
fun.
all of us. That's cool.
Yeah,
No,
he's
look,
overscared.
my ire is focused at one person right now, so sorry, Jim.
Poor Scott.
All right, I'm going to then. So you have 2 2/3s now.
I have 2 2/3s, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at you with these 3 creatures: Teysa, Human, and Woe Strider.
Okay, so the Woe Strider's a 3/2, Teysa
Yes.
is a 2/3, and then the token's a 2/2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna block Teysa and the token. My 2 blockers.
All right, so Teysa would bounce off the 1 2
Yep.
3.
Yep.
The 1 2 3. I'm gonna snack on the Human. The Scry. I mean, you're cool, but you're not useful. But you're cool for other purposes, so you'll stay there. So a creature died. Sir Conrad's gonna deal 1 damage to each opponent. Twing! Red takes 1, and then the Woe Strider will hit you for 3.
7.
Yep. Okay. Then move to my end step because I'm not finding my lands, and gonna make another spider servo guy, courtesy of Hidden Stockpile. Now, I could ping you again, but let's see what you do next turn. Okay,
Tap.
to Jim.
Time Sifter trigger.
All right, reveal.
Okay, so I revealed an 11.
Oh my god. What?
So, Carlos, how's your day going?
Yeah. I revealed the land.
I got a
Yeah.
5.
I got a
So-
3, Bergie. And,
This is generally why I bring this card up in the pregame conversation. It can be a little polarizing. I will do my best to take quick turns though. Okay, so I'll draw a card for my turn. I'm gonna cast for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna cast Avatar of Woe.
Whoa.
For 8. Trigger my 2 Vile Smashers for 2 8 damage triggers.
Oh gosh.
First one is coming at 5. That's Scott. Second one is coming at 6, which is also Scott.
Oh,
Holy mother.
Okay, nobody kill anything because Conrad kills me.
Oh.
oh no.
So I'm gonna pass. Does anything happen in my end step?
Scott, I don't want to kill you, man. Go, Jim.
Okay, let's do it. I'll untap. Time Sifter trigger. I've got a land.
I got a 1.
Dang it, the land.
I got a
Oh,
one.
yeah.
You guys do it again.
Yeah, you guys do it
We
again.
have to do it again until somebody wins.
Yeah.
But that is another counter on Lelia. Just, it's definitely not relevant anymore, but it's still neat.
Maybe you'll get
No.
one last turn right
I got
here.
land.
Yeah,
got a
you get one
6.
last turn.
Oh,
In theory.
In theory. Okay.
Lelia is made of paper right now, and so am I. So
Okay, so I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to tap 5 and cast this Pyromancer's Goggles, triggering my 2 Vile Smashers for 5 each. Here we go. First one is coming at Alias for 5 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Second one is coming at Carlos for 5 damage.
oh my god.
You survived.
Well, the sad thing, Scott, is he has Avatar Flow, so he can kill something.
True.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
I'm at the mercy of entertainment, and that's all.
That's gonna be it for me. I'm
Okay,
done.
so now it goes to Scott, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh my God.
Scott.
In that case, in your end step, I'm going to tap Relic of Progenitus and target myself. And I'm going
What
to
about-
exile Bolt Bend
A benevolent puppeteer. Right
and put a counter on Lelia. I got to do a neat thing.
Ooh.
I can die happy now. Please don't tap. I'll draw. I will
Oh, wait.
play Mountain.
So we have to do your upkeep
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
That was actually the card that was on top, so I'm definitely not winning this.
Okay.
So I also have a land.
Wow.
I
So
have-
many lands.
Solemn Simulacrum.
So Alias, you're next.
Okay.
That is another counter on Lelia, for what it's worth. And I'm dead. I'm just going to, I suppose, force the. I'm going to force it. I'm going to cast Chandra's Ignition to have Lelia deal damage equal to its power to each other creature and each opponent.
I'm going to respond. I'm going to crack my Hedron Archive to draw 2 cards. I'm going to activate Avatar of Woe. I'm going to target Lelia.
In response, then I will try and save Scott and sacrifice Sir Conrad so that there's no death trigger from him. I'll scry 1.
I guess Lelia's dead then?
I'll stop.
One thing that I forgot about though was Stormkill and Artist made me a treasure. I then will pass the turn.
Wait. Whoop. Okay. Untap.
Here we go.
Keep. Everybody reveal.
I
Three.
got 2.
I've got
3.
an 8.
Of course you do. How many things do you have? You've got 2 blockers still?
I've got 2 2/3s. Oh, yeah, and a tapped 6/5.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because why not? Teysa and Tithe Taker. So Teysa is my commander. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Creature tokens have vigilance and lifelink, so they're doubly vigilant now. And then Tithe Taker says, during your turn, spells your opponent's cost 1 more to cast, and abilities cost 1 more to activate, unless they're mana abilities. It also has Afterlife 1. We are going to move to combat and try and smack Jim one more time.
Okay, so we've got a 2/3 and a 3/2 coming out.
Yes.
Okay, I will block the 2/3 with the original Vile Smasher.
Okay, so they'll bounce off each other,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll take 5.
Yeah, I'll take 5.
So I will gain 2 life from my little servo bro. And then I'm going to snack on my Tithe Taker and create 2 spirits. I'm going to scry off the sack. Put that to the bottom. And my end step, I will... Now, is Revolt Revolt's not a death trigger, right? So I'll still just get a 1 servo?
You'll get 2 triggers, yeah.
Is it 2 triggers?
Tessa will double it, yeah. Tessa will double it.
Oh,
Okay, I guess it dying caused that, so it triggers twice.
Oh yeah, cool. That's a neat interaction.
Okay. So then I'll have 3 of these buddies. That is quite nice. Okay, cool. I am assembling my army.
You have so many creatures now.
And then Jim's taking a turn, yeah?
Yeah, it's me.
Alright.
Okay, let's untap. Okay, let's reveal. I'm gonna land.
or Tally.
2.
I feel like a tally takes it.
Italy, nice.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I'll draw for turn. Well, this is like not generally how this deck plays out. I am going to tap that 7 to cast Nexus of Fate.
Oh no!
Let's
I'm so
shuffle it
dead.
in. I'm going to double trigger Vile Smashers. This is 7 damage coming twice.
Oh no!
First one is, oop, that's a reroll. It's on its side.
Oh,
First one is a 4. That's coming at Carlos for 7. Second one is, oop, that didn't roll. Here we go. That's a 1. That's coming at Alias.
God, you're
For
killing
7.
me, Jim.
It's
is
nothing
tense.
if not suspenseful, right? And then, yeah, I'm literally just passing the turn myself after this one.
Cool.
So the interesting thing now is, I didn't want to have to explain this, but because we now have multiple extra turns banked,
Yes.
Yeah.
what's going to happen is I'll take a turn, we'll get another Vile Smasher trigger, or another Time Sifter trigger. That extra turn will happen before Scott's extra turn that he got on my upkeep this turn.
Okay.
Make sense?
No, but yes.
Basically, just a stack of turns, like a
It's a stack of turns,
really,
yeah.
a really
Turns are on the
big stack.
stack.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so it's
Okay.
Jim again.
So one more Time Sifter trigger. Let's do
Okay.
this. That's a mountain.
oh,
That's a metal.
this is Revival Revenge. Is this 8 or 6?
It's 8. It's sum
Yep.
total.
8.
So I will draw a card for my turn. Oh, this card. So many good brain chemicals associated with this card. We're going to try and end the game here.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
So I'm going to tap 5, including my Pyromancer's goggles, notably.
Oh no.
I'm going to cast Kaboom with an exclamation mark. So Kaboom is a very interesting card. Choose any number of target players. For each of those players, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. Kaboom deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost to that player. Then you put the revealed cards on the bottom of your library in any order. So I will target all 3 of you. It'll get copied with Pyromancer's goggles, and I'll target all 3 of you again, and it'll double trigger Vile Smasher for 5.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No biggie. Yeah.
So, first Vile Smasher trigger is a 2. That's coming out of Alias.
How much is that? 5?
5 damage. Second one is a 5, and that'll kill
That's me.
Why, Scott?
Yeah.
I had an extra turn.
So, now we reveal, we are going to start resolving Kaboom here. First Kaboom. So we'll start with Alias. This
Sure.
will be 3 damage coming from Joyra the
Oh,
Gitu.
you do it, not me. Okay, so I
Yeah, I
take
do
3.
Yep. And then Carlos, you're going to take 3 as well.
Those are pretty nice ones.
The second Kaboom, yeah, and interestingly enough, I play the Border Post instead of Soul Ring in this deck because Soul Ring doesn't cost enough to deal a significant amount of damage. Here we go. Second one, Alias. You're going to take 6. And Carlos, you're going to take 11.
Ugh.
So we'll put those on the bottom. Carlos is dead.
Now.
Now, Scott's extra turn went away. Carlos's extra was regular turn order.
I got an extra turn.
So, yeah, okay. So we
Where does
go,
that go?
back to Alias's turn. See if I can do anything else before 3 mana. How many? You got a whole whack of blockers, right?
Yes. Well, I have.
1
yes.
mana short
I
here.
have itty bitties, and I have lifelink.
I'm gonna play this Spine Rock Knoll. Hide away this card. And then I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Ooh. Do you have any flying blockers?
I do not.
Okay, we have to resolve triggers though. So
Yes.
time thingy. I have secure the wastes.
This is a 7. Fated Return.
Okay, so you get that. Okay. I will draw my card. I have no flying blockers, so I will swing at you with 2 2/2s in the air and try and kill you.
You got me.
Yay!
Wow.
That was so anticlimactic.
I mean, I could have gone for the fancy play and Unburial Rights, Conrad, and then killed you with Woe Strider triggers, but I just wanted to hit you. I don't want to let you have another go.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Jim, Jim. Right, so if you want to play a game of Commander Friends, don't let that card on the table, because...
Yeah. Whenever somebody says to you, I play Time Sifter in this deck, just say to them, I would prefer if you didn't play Time Sifter.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that was I've never seen that card before. That was super cool to see. And you'd think like, oh yeah, cool, I'm gonna get extra turns. This is fine. No. You have like 1 million mana CMC or mana value cards in there. Jeez.
Yeah, this deck's average mana value is 5.46.
Holy
You did a fair version of it though. Like I played a lot of people that will manipulate the top of the deck and brainstorm and all that kind of stuff. And so
yeah, that's kind of rough. That I would definitely make sure that I had like a quick clock, Yeah.
Well, still cool to see in action. Thank you very much for playing, friends. We'll invite you back so you can have as many turns as Jim had for the next one there, Scott and Carlos, because I feel like you got stiff there a little bit.
It's okay. I still got to grow Lelia, so I'm happy.
You did, yeah. It was cool to see her do her thing. But before we do say goodbye to our viewers, I say hit the like, subscribe, do all those things, and also go and follow these awesome people on the interwebs. Let's start with Carlos. Where can people find you on the interwebs, my friend? What do you do?
Yeah, we're primarily a YouTube EDH gameplay channel. We play all different versions or power levels. So you can find us at youtube.com/kingdomstv. Also kingdoms_TV on Twitter, and on Twitch we are twitch.tv/kingdomstv. And we play most weekends on Twitch. And then we put out gameplay videos. We try to Tuesday mornings and Friday mornings. So but thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for playing. Scott, where can people find you on the interwebs?
Me over on Twitter at Savantier. That is usually where I spend roughly 80% of my day, like most of the Magic community does. And when I'm not on there, I'm writing for Card Kingdom, or I'm talking and hosting on the BM Cast, which is focused on budget Magic, particularly Modern and Commander.
Nice. And Jim, where can people find you on the interwebs?
Is that what BM Cast stands for?
Yeah.
I thought it stood for something else.
Bad manners.
That was the joke.
I just want to put in a plug real quick for Kingdoms TV. Your gameplay actually slaps. I love it.
Oh,
I am subscribed.
You.
Real good show.
Thank you.
I am on Twitter. I'm a member of the Commander Advisory Group, so if you want to hit me up and request that any 5-mana artifacts be banned from the format, you can absolutely reach me on Twitter at JimTSF or at the Spike Feeders. We also do Commander gameplay, strategy, and social commentary on that channel as well. And then we've also got a second channel that we just spun up where we're playing Flesh and Blood. It's called Spike Feeders FAB. That game's also real fun, so you can check us out there.
Well, thank you once again for playing. Thank you very much at home for watching. And we'll see you again very soon for the next episode, number X. Just call it number X. See you guys then.